Time to see what's on the radar for Colin Cieszynski, Chief Market Strategist at SIA Wealth Management. Colin, the Mag 7. Everybody's talking about the Mag 7. Why is it on your radar?
It's on my radar this week. Well, two reasons. Generally, they're pretty much always on everybody's radar, given that they're some of the biggest stocks and they really drive the market. But what's important is this is Big Cap Week, and we have 4 Mag 7 stocks reporting this week. There's Tesla, Microsoft, Meta, and Apple. And so between the 4 of them, and then next week is Alphabet and Amazon. So it's the next couple of weeks, really busy time for earnings reports. And this is important because something we've seen with the Mag 7 of late is that they were the stocks that really drove the bull market last year. Mm-hmm. However, in the last few months, we've seen them quietly backing off. And this is not unusual in a bull market, whether it's for a sector or for the overall market. The big caps take the lead. And then as it evolves, then people take the profits in their big caps that have had a big move and they redeploy it out into the rest of the market. So it's actually a sign of a healthy market that it's not concentrated in the few big cap stocks, that the capital is getting spread around. We've seen good moves up in mid caps and small caps, and even let's call it the big caps aren't absolutely humongous, right? Even the S&P 500. So it's generally a good sign. As we can see, as we've rotated through these charts, on a relative strength basis, heading into this earnings season, Tesla has been the strongest of the group, and more as we can see from this chart, in the case that it's held on to their gains more than some of the other names, but it has still been choppy. But so we'll want to see. And in fact, we just as we just spoke about in the previous segment about hybrids and electric vehicles and GM as a traditional automaker having done well, is how is Tesla in particular going to operate and manage in an environment where there are more competition and there are more players and there's more big players. The auto companies have deep pockets and can compete with a Tesla. And where are they competing? Are they trying to compete in electric cars or in trucks or in hybrids, or which markets are they seeing competition, and how is that changing and evolving?
And those challenges are there for Tesla. And what about Microsoft? What are they facing? What are they looking at right now?
Just generally speaking, that's ongoing competition. But one of the things we've seen is that in technology, the focus has been more on AI. So how is Microsoft managing the challenges of that the traditional software operating space is not getting all the attention right now? It's the new developments, AI, where people are spending tons of money. That's the side of the market that's getting the most attention, capital, and capital from investors. So it's for Microsoft, it's a manage of how are they managing through that, and what are they doing to face the challenges of growth and competition in the AI space? How are they working to have that benefit them relative to other companies?
All right, let's talk one Canadian one that has just been getting beat up, it seems like, lately, Celestica.
Celestica has had its ups and downs. It's been an incredibly volatile stock. It's had huge runs, but at the same time, it's also had huge sell-offs. There's several times over the last year, you wake up one morning and Celestica's down 20% because it goes up so much, and it has been volatile. But it's been in Canada the core play in the AI story. If you were into AI and you wanted to play that in Canada, Celestica has been the go-to stock. So now what we're seeing with that is, so what happens with their numbers here in terms of how does that work out to the growth of AI? Because what we've seen over the last 3 months is there's been a lot of question of, yes, AI looks like it's growing like crazy, but so have the stocks. And so how does the valuations line up with the growth? And I think that's what we're going to be seeing as we look at the Celestica earnings. So when those come out, this stock has the potential to go way up, to go way down. It's been very, as I said, highly volatile, very responsive to news as well, and it has news coming. So it has the potential to be quite choppy over the next few days.